Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been away for so long, but I moved again and then I got pretty sick right after I moved, so you'll have to try and excuse my voice for this one. We're looking at the Slums, a post-apocalyptic field, which is something I never thought I'd try, but I did want to get out of my comfort zone for a bit of a creative exercise that I almost scrapped, but thanks to some encouragement from you guys on my channel, I ended up finishing it, and I think it turned out pretty decent. As much fun as this was using props I thought I'd never use, I still don't think I'd ever be able to bring myself to using the dinosaur or monster props in this game. Probably not a big surprise if you watched the video I did with Phil from Studio 44 for our wish list on next year's game, and if you haven't seen that video, check it out on his channel, but we bashed those props pretty good in that one. We're going to start off in left field, and I think this turned out pretty cool with the different wall angles and the anomalies, and I love how it gives the ivy wall texture to help sell the overgrown theme of this build. As we can see here, a majority of the stands are actually built either on top of the buildings or off the balconies that are just past the outfield walls. I never actually assigned a location to this field, but I could see it in either New York or possibly Chicago. You can let me know where you think it'd be a good spot for this park in the comments below. All the way up on the rooftops, we get a pretty good idea of why this area is called the Slums. There's an entire town full of makeshift homes and dwellings, and if you look close enough, you can actually see some of the residents hanging out and watching the game from these truly nosebleed sections. This part was probably one of my favorite areas of the park to build. I have playtested a few games in this park to make sure the anomalies weren't a problem, and although they cleared the test, I don't think it's anywhere near possible to home run up to this part, which I call Tarp Town. The right field corner can cause some serious headaches for both teams. Most balls left of the section that jumps in will likely result in a triple for any players with decent speed, but hit it into that giant flat section that cuts back in and you might find yourself getting tossed out trying to turn those singles into doubles. I'm also really glad there were some ivy covered buildings to use, but sinking trees into the buildings also helped give that overgrown effect. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this build up with some B-roll drone footage to get one last overview of this city park that has seen better days. I have a couple more stadiums that I've built ready to make videos for, but since they pertain to the Ricky Davis League, I've been putting them off until Phil gets a chance to show them off. I did see that he's releasing his video to see whose stadium his brother Mark picked to use for his team, so I'll take that as the green light to post those. I also have more stadiums that inspire videos on the way, so stay tuned. But until then, have a good night, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.